I genuinely think I'm invincible and that no real harm comes to me, especially when it has to do with other living beings. And this is something that's available to anyone, not just me, but more on that later. So what do I mean by invincible? So I prioritize the solidness of my own energy field, my own authenticity, and that shapes how my reality around me is experienced by me. And that doesn't require any manipulation of people outside of you. You can't tweak with people's free will, in case that's not obvious enough. There are a lot of mass collective narratives that have been passed down for generations all over the world, leaking into our current modern society, that gives rise to this fear that we have over all our shoulds and what is right to do, or rather what we should do, what we have to do in order to not experience a loss, in order to not be in the red, and in order to not suffer. But the truth for me has been that simple energy work and maintenance, simple subconscious rewiring, simple healing of narratives and old limiting beliefs can free you from all those restrictions and all the fear that comes with those restrictions. Also all the fearful illusions of perceiving certain hierarchies to have power over certain other people and things like that. Think about it, if suddenly your life had no shoulds and no sense of urgency at all ever, what would you want to do? What would you feel called to do instead of what do you think you need to do and or should do? And instead of what do you feel obliged to do? Of course, this is provided that your intentions are good-hearted and not harm-causing. And by no means is this a call to be less responsible, but I just value responsibility that is in alignment with one's truest self and one's authentic self. I'm not saying either to put yourself purposely into dangerous situations. I was just telling you stories of what I happened to experience while I was in those sketchy seeming situations. If you're curious how to reclaim your sovereignty, your freedom, your personal power, and to be basically untouchable because well-intentioned and good-hearted people deserve to be safe and protected in all ways, not just physically, but emotionally. This is exactly what my upcoming online self-paced course, Break Free from the Matrix, guides you through. It takes you through simple, straightforward steps of a transformation that doesn't require you to change who you are, but more so to just strip away the layers of who you are not. And then the core of you is where that inherent power and sovereignty already lies. It lies within everybody. It just gets clouded by the layers of conditionings from the society, from our matrix, from childhood, and from historical and generational events and stories and narratives. Read the caption for how to join the waitlist and get early bird bonuses.